What's up, everybody? Eric Sullivan coming to you live from Oxnard, California. This was the first day off for the Dallas Cowboys, and they kind of needed it. Ezekiel Elliott, Mo Claiborne, Des Bryant already having some cramping issues, but they'll be right back at work first thing in the morning. Now, the big news today is that the Dallas Cowboys are all in on trying to sign backup quarterback Nick Foles to be Tony Romo's backup. It all started this morning when we caught up with Vice President Stephen Jones, and he had this to say.
Yeah, is it the obvious?
It's the obvious. Kellen got hurt.
Yeah.
He wasn't an option when Jerry said that.
All right, it is Texas Rangers time. That super-duper new lineup, not so super last night as they lost to the Orioles. Thankfully, Brian Bose is back in the Tyler, Texas CBS 19 studios to give us the highlights. For now, though, we're done. Much more coming up from Oxnard, California. Eric Sullivan, CBS 19 Sports, live in Oxnard, California.
Thanks, Eric. The newest member.
Welcome back, everybody. We're coming to you live, of course, from Oxnard, California, to a very empty practice field at the headquarters here for the Dallas Cowboys training camp. The reason why today was their mandatory day off. Now, plenty of breaking news last night as the Cowboys got the tables turned on them on the one position that haunted them to a 4-12 record last season. No capable backup quarterback for the starter, Tony Romo. At last night's second full contact practice, the Cowboys' #2 quarterback Kellen Moore suffered a broken leg and is out for at least 3 months. All right, last year when Darren McFadden was brought in here, he was too old, had too much wear on his body being an Oakland Raider, but he did churn out a 1,000-yard season, and he did it without Tony Romo for most of the year. We caught up with D-Mac one-on-one on year 2 with the Dallas Cowboys. But where are you at physically right now with the elbow?
Like I said, it's got a little swelling and stuff in it, but it's coming along great. Got a lot of motion back in, the bones healing up great, so it's just a matter of just getting my strength back around it, and I'm just getting ready to get back out there on the field.
You've been through so many training camps. Not that you don't want to be out there, but is it kind of good to just stay in shape and then you played in this league a long time and then maybe be fresher is what people might say.
For me, I'd love to be out there with my guys, man, out there grinding and working the way that they are, but it's one of those deals right now. I gotta just sit back and watch, but I'm definitely going to be in great shape when I come back, and I'll be ready to go.
Year 2 here, of course, last year all the injuries, this and that, but I thought you churned out a tough year without Romo being out there. What's your expectations right now?
We have a great team here, man. These guys out here grinding, working hard, so it's something we're just going to continue to do to keep grinding and building on that, and definitely going to be a lot better than last year.
You know Tony well now. What's it like knowing that he's healthy to start the year and you guys are going to have him out there?
No, it's just great to be out there with a guy like that, man. He's one of the smartest quarterbacks I've been around, and he definitely knows what he's doing when he's out there under the center, so it's definitely a big plus for us to have him out there. 2016, this is your year, 29 years old. What do you want to get out of this year, man? For me, I'm just go out there and keep grinding. I'm a grinder, I'm a fighter, so I'm going to just continue to build and be better than I was last year.
All right, other names being floated around. Josh McCown, the former Jacksonville Fighting Indian, is, of course, with the Browns right now. Mike Glennon, quarterback for the Bucs, but the Cowboys would have to make a trade to get those guys, and it could be a very steep trade. I fully intend to be reporting Nick Foles is with the Cowboys coming up tomorrow at 6 p.m. All right, pretty cool story right here. From a Division I basketball star to the 6th-round draft pick of the Dallas Cowboys. Rico Gathers from Baylor. If anything, his tremendous size and athletic ability has made everybody take notice of his talent. You can't miss number 80 on the practice field. After being an all-Big 12 basketball star, Rico is now going back to his roots of playing football. He last played in high school. Now his size and athletic ability are certainly there. His biggest obstacle, adjusting from rebounding to going up and making a catch as a tight end.
My first real day, getting my daily dose of NFL standard football. So, today was really an eye-opener, and, it really brought me back to whenever I used to have them pads on, man. I used to take hits and bump heads and all that, and, man, I loved it. I enjoyed it.
What are you kind of focusing in on? Just learning offense, routes? What's your big thing?
I'm just glad I'm getting the reps, so I'm able to look at it on film, and then, I can judge myself and better myself from that.
The rules ever get kind of bungled up in your mind? I mean, you can't box out a guy, but then you can hit a guy.
I just look at it like, look, you can get as physical as you want to out here. The refs, as long as you keep it real clean and physical, they cool with it. So, I'm gonna use everything that I have. Size, girth, long arms, everything.
Making the 53, or is that even in your mind right now?
I don't worry about that. That's not my concern. The opportunity to be out here every day and work to get to that chance and that opportunity is the biggest thing, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna continue to come out here and work every day.
All right, at 6'7", 285 pounds, Rico Gathers by far the biggest tight end on the team. There are 6 tight ends right now at camp. If Rico wasn't to make the 53-man roster, you can